Hey, what's going on guys? JoltsDude139 here, and today we are going to be looking at rocket jumping in the pre-sequel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to rocket jump, some techniques, and more. First off, let's go over why you should learn to rocket jump. It might be apparent to some of you guys if you've been around since my Borderlands 2 videos. Off the bat, it is the fastest way of traveling. It can easily double or even triple your movement speed. On top of that, it also makes farming for you much faster and more fun. I'll be making shortcut videos and other little tricks in the future. In this guide, I will be showing it off with Nisha since it works best with her, but it can be done with any character. First off here, let's cover what gear you will need to start rocket jumping. For the best results, you want to pick up a low-level bada boom launcher and a sham shield. Farming for these items will take a bit of time. If you're in a hurry, any low-leveled scav launcher and absorbent shield will work, but the results will be half as good, so I recommend farming for the best gear. For those who don't want to farm for the gear, I will link a game save down in the description for the complete build. It will be in PC format, so if you want to use it on Xbox or PS3, you will have to convert the save. I will link a tutorial on how to do that in the description also. Anyways, back on how to farm for the gear. The bada boom is only known to be gotten from the grinder at this time, so we will do a bit of grinding for one. If you didn't know, the way to get a legendary launcher out of the grinder is to grind 2 legendary weapons and 1 purple launcher. The easiest way as of right now to get 2 legendary weapons for the grinder is to farm Iwajira over at Serenity Waste in normal mode for the thingy launcher. Keep in mind that rocket jumping is an endgame technique since you want to use a low-level launcher so that you don't kill yourself when attempting to rocket jump. Once you have successfully farmed up 2 low-level thingy launchers from him, you will need to farm a low-level purple launcher. The best way to farm for one is to farm the Moonstone chest. I will put an annotation on the screen and also a link in the description on the tutorial on how to refarm Moonstone chest. Once you've gotten your 2 thingies and a purple launcher, it's time to head back over to the grinder. Before you even attempt to grind these items, back up your save file, or if you're on PC, use the trick you saw on the Moonstone chest farming video. Once you're all set, let the grinding begin. Make sure you're using the Moonstone grind option on the grinder. That will ensure that you get a legendary launcher every time. If you don't get the bada boom, just reload up your backup save. Once you finally get your low level bada boom, then pat yourself on the back because you're halfway there. Next, you will want to farm a sham shield. Like I said before, any absorbent shield will work, but the sham will work the best since it has a high absorbent rate. There is a slight problem with obtaining the sham shield at this point. It is supposed to drop from the RKM5 boss, but he is currently bugged at the moment since his unique drops are listed as a 0% drop chance. But who knows, by the time you're watching this video, they could have sent out a hotfix or patch to fix that. As of this point in time, you will want to farm shield vendors for an absorbent shield. As long as the absorbent chance is at least 17% or higher, you will be perfectly fine. There is always a rare chance you will find a sham shield in the vendor. Having a sham or any other absorbent shield would deliver the same results. If it really bugs you that much, you can always download the save file in the description to get one. Once you have your launcher and absorbent shield, it is time to go over the optional things that can improve your rocket jumping. Any movement speed, reload speed, fire rate, or mag size increasement bonus, whether it's from an Oz kit, class mod, or a skill, will improve this build. My personal favorite is the Acrobat Oz kit. When you do a slam attack, your movement speed will increase for a few seconds. You can farm for one of these from an ammo vendor. Once you are all set with your skill set and rocket jumping gear, it's time to go over some of the basic techniques. First off, we need to cover grenade jumping. If you're a longtime Borderlands player, then you probably already know about this technique. If you don't, I will show you. It's pretty simple. Just unequip your grenade mod and use the standard grenade as an extra boost. You will need to learn the timing of the grenade first. You want to be jumping off of it as soon as it blows up. If you do it right, your character will get a little boost forward. You can also jump off the top of it to gain extra vertical jump height. Grenade jumping is a staple to the best rocket jumping. It can be applied to all the techniques. Next, we are going to go over how to cover ground fast. All you have to do is run, look straight down, jump, and fire a rocket shot. Doing so will propel you into the air and give you a nice long jump. Also be sure to apply your glide to get more distance. Don't forget, you can also use movement speed bonuses to get further long jumps. Since I'm using the Acrobat Oz kit, I like to slam the ground as soon as my long jump is almost over and add the movement speed to my next long jump. For even better long jumps, use grenades. Now we will quickly cover vertical jumping. You'll want to jump vertically off a grenade using a rocket jump. Just be sure to look straight down and not move when jumping off your grenade. I use this technique a lot when trying to get to high out of reach areas, and also use this a lot when I'm trying to get out of bounds. Now to cover rocket climbing. This technique is not used too often, but it is very useful in some situations. I do want to mention that you will need good fire rate in order for this to work. That is why Nisha works very well for this. First, you will need to find a nice vertical wall you want to climb. Then use a grenade jump to apply some vertical momentum. After you jump off of it, use your good fire rate to scale the wall. It does help a little not to look straight down, but look slightly up. There is a couple of advanced techniques I want to show you. The first being a glitch in which Nisha is able to dual wield any two weapons. It is possible that this could be patched by the time you're watching this tutorial. If it is, however, I will show you an alternate technique that works with all the characters. So to dual wield two bada booms, you will need to spec into the skill, one for each of you. After doing that, you will need any two pistols. Equip them in your first and third slot. Then drop your launcher on the ground. What you'll need to do now is swap between the two pistols. As soon as your swapping animation starts, hold the pickup button and grab the launcher off the floor. If you do it right, you will now be holding two launchers and can double your rocket jumping results. If the dual wield trick is patched, then you can use the double shot technique. The nice thing about this is it works with all the characters. I've done a tutorial on this in the past for Borderlands 2, so I'm going to put an annotation on the screen on how to do that, or you can check it with a link in the description. It works the exact same in the pre-sequel, so go ahead and go check that out. I believe I've covered the basics of rocket jumping in this guide. If you guys have any questions, then please be sure to comment them below and I would do my best to answer them. Also be sure to check back soon because I will be making other tutorials and cool tricks that involve rocket jumping. Anyway, this is JoltsDude139. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to like because that'd be epic, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.